Now the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to...
Here's a chance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread it left. And here's Azar. Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a searching pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Taken back almost at once. Ødegaard. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Oh, good effort! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Chance to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Ball's gone out of play. Pablo Fornals. And it's Vitinha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a brilliant interception. Hakimi. Messi. And this is Messi. Knocks it into space. Nice-looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. For Pablo Fornals. Played out towards the right wing. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. So, into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pablo Fornals in acres of... And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Pablo Fornals clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's a throw-in. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now, can he beat his man? And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Team still separated by the game's only goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Fenerbahce are back on level terms. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Fermin, Vitinha. Now it's Lopez. Serginho. Showing good feet. Now there's... Goes for a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! And the comeback is complete. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's free, he has got space. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Ødegaard, and he's in on goal. Caught offside that time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Played out to the left flank. And it's Messi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Yamal. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Vitinha. And this is Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Hazard. That is ended up in no man's land. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So we have movement on both benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, el dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Asensio. Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Akanji, Pacho, and Akanji. Asensio, passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is lovely.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now that's well seen too. Robertson. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Great vision. And he can thump it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Son Heung-min. Plays a sharp little ball here. It is a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So they were calling for him, and now they... He's rising! But he's left disappointed. 4 added minutes on the board. Ferran Torres. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! This time, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's in a great position here. Ødegaard. He's looking wide. Now it's Trossard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Trossard. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Ødegaard. Ferran Torres.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And this is Hazard. Chance! No, not the best of headers. Van Dijk. Ferran Torres. Now it's Ødegaard. Spread to the right. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Ferran Torres.
That's good play from him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a real tenacity about
Ødegaard! But he's left disappointed.
Ødegaard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with another corner. Van Dijk gets it away. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. It's Hazard! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front. calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Takes on his marker. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. In towards the back stick. Robertson is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Picked out Asa! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Robertson, Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Trossard. And this is Lewandowski. Looking for the run. Ødegaard in acres of space out wide. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So the action resumes. Paredes. Trossard. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. No way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's the keeper's ball. Not the most accurate pass. Defending here is really tight. Nuno Mendes. He's in plenty of space here. And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the left flank. It's Asa! Off the post! Deftly away. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Nicely weighted ball. Bonucci, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's come off the upright. Paredes. Now Trossard. Now it's Lewandowski. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way past. Now this could be a chance. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Trossard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 5. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Trossard comes to the rescue. Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. That's a throw. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Lewandowski. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. Ah, such a clever touch. In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's a good ball out wide.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Ødegaard. Azar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Spread it left.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23 será reemplazado por el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Rivaldo. And it's Paredes. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cut short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
Bonucci. And here's Zielinski. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Robertson.
3 minutos de descuento.
That's Paredes. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's Robertson. Aims beyond the defence. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Azar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So what can they make of this? Rafinha reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than on...
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
En el minuto 11, el dorsal 23.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hernandez. Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Robertson. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's destined for the flank. And crossing. Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Oh, they can break here. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get on the end of this? Now, this could be a chance. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hernandez. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ødegaard. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rudiger. Now Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Gyökeres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Stones. And it's Caicedo. Gyökeres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Gyökeres. Gyökeres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Modric. Now Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Ødegaard. He's had it taken off him.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Goes looking wide. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Gyökeres. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. He has found a way through. That's going across goal.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Barcelona are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Asa! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Caicedo. And it's Modric. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Benzema. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ødegaard. It's played through for him. And he's definitely onside. Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Still just a single goal between the sides.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
Always here. Onto this. Ferran Torres. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Ferran Torres will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Robertson. That's very neat. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caicedo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good climb! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Nicely weighted ball. Gyökeres is flagged offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! It's anyone's ball now. Ødegaard. Now it's Romario. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's had it nicked away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He has a look up. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Lamine Yamal really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10
So we have movement on both
será
benches.
sustituido por el dorsal 7. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
El dorsal 4.
Barcelona leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. In he goes again! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona have short chance, surely! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Ferran Torres. Takes a shot! Romario, you beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that will surely go. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well played, well played. The pass has gone astray. Looking to play him in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required, and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's neat. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! And he's done it!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And this is Messi. Now it's Kubo. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Played out towards the right wing. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kubo has it in a wide position. Here comes the corner. Ruben Neves plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Robertson. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ruben Neves with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Hazard. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And he's managed to get rid. Looking to play him in. Kubo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Robertson picks it up out wide. Kaka. Xictencxion. And it's Kaka. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Hazard. That looks a good cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk. And Rafinha. Van Dijk. Can he get it through? Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga. Looking for a runner. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Ruben Neves. And it's Xictencxion.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second period is on the way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ruben Neves. Oh, good spread. And they can counter here. Robertson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. And that has been knocked clear. Ødegaard with the short one. Rijkaard. Oh, that was vital. Japan are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xictencxion for Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a great... And the finish! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Takes a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal makes a dash for it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
And here's Azar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kaka. Ruben Neves. And the counter is on. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision, as they're going all out for this now.
That's good play. Skims one in. And it's been hooked away. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's the shot! And that's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get free. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Rafinha being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Barcelona making further changes here, and in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Serginho. Now it's Messi. Barcelona getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
Bellingham. Messi. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's... Chance! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Japan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all...
And the shot! And no mistake. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic. Ruben Neves. And this is Messi. Now it's Trossard. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Oh, he's burst through. Deftly away. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.